it's not a formal escorted ride. We're all just riding as individuals.
We'll have all the kit and stuff to help change.
And I think we're a small enough group to just stay as one group. We're not going to split. We planned it because the route around the edge of London just seemed an obvious thing to do.
We know from the data that the existing ultra-low emission zone works and it reduces air pollution.
I just don't think people realise the impact of their driving.
It's the one thing that we as a society can do something about, and that's why it's important for doctors and nurses to speak up about it.
Okay, so we've just dealt with stinging nettles, flooded paths, people falling over. We didn't expect this, but we're going to persevere, we're going to carry on, and we're going to finish this ride.
We've done about 100 kilometres from one end of the Elizabeth line to here in Hever, and we finished day one. We got stuck in an awful lot of mud, and it was fantastic.
Today's day 2. We're cycling around South West London, which is my neck of the woods. It's changed my life in how many connections I've made. It's so impressive how it's spread across the world with lots of different continents, lots of different countries involved, the networks that have been made. We know this is all about action to inspire action.
Ride for their lives!
Ride for their lives! Ride for their lives. 2023.
Today was the day of lots of banter, enjoying how the banter has changed from a couple of years ago to now we just have a go at each other.
Mark mentioned that he had this sort of crackpot idea to cycle around the whole of the border, the whole of the new area, and he said, you've got to come along. So here I am.
There is something about conversations on bikes that is kind of invigorating and hope-producing and just fun.
You're exactly right. You get a smile on your face and it brings people together, doesn't it? And if you look at sort of Amsterdam, when did they start? 1971, 1972. And they've had 50 years to get this far. We are playing catch up like there is no tomorrow.
I think the real question we should ask is how important air pollution is as far as health impacts, and then what impact will the ULEZ have on air pollution. It's a small step in the right direction, but it's a really important step.
Well, it's hugely important because we've seen that the ULEZ that's currently in place has hugely benefited health.
We've just ridden around the whole of the London ultra-low emission zone boundary, 245 kilometres in 3 days, and it's been great.
So what do you think the main theme for day 3 was then? If you could sum up in a word, what would the word be?
One word. Beautiful countryside, that's 2 words, isn't it?
You keep going because you know why you're riding and you know the message you're trying to promote, and it just sustains you.
It's good to have those conversations, take those conversations back to our own hospitals, keep talking, keep bringing it into our everyday working, everyday practice.
And there could be a lot more done on traffic, but there's a lot more to be done in other areas like burning wood for heating houses. We need to work on all of them all at the same time. So that'd be great if we could help and bring the idea of riding around some of the infrastructure and celebrating the infrastructure from a healthcare provider's point of view, that this is doing good for our patients.
It's not about the process, it's about the outcome. The outcome is cleaner air and less cars on the road. And if we can focus on getting the most polluting vehicles off and do it in phases, why not?